wonderful way to start my morning, Mr. Fortier. This comment was on my video about how I funneled a lot of my anger about the current state of affairs into the fourth book that is releasing next week. I also talked about how anger can fuel joy because I believe that the experience of emotions in general can be a joyful experience no matter what that emotion is. It shows that I'm alive, that I'm a human, that I can feel deeply, and I enjoy the sensation of feeling deeply. I also talked about how joy can be an act of resistance for a lot of us because they can't take the joy away from us. I would like to clarify that this is my definition of capitalism. It is an economic or political system in which a country's trade or industry is controlled by private owners for profit. It's an economic system where profit is privatized instead of publicly shared. When I look at examples of how capitalism has been used well, I look at Eisenhower's tax code. Capitalism still existed in the 1950s. It's not like we had a non-capitalist system back then. Where we saw these tax codes start to erode is during Reagan's era in the 1980s. Capitalism still existed, but this is neoliberal capitalism. Neoliberalism is also a form of capitalism, but it is more focused on reduced government spending and privatization. That's all to say that that is my background definition of how I define capitalism and how the tenets of tax codes within a capitalist system affect our day-to-day lives. The version of capitalism that I show in my fourth book are based on the neoliberalist tax codes and version of capitalism. If you want to see how my book reflects that, I would invite you to read it. Then you can be informed when you say whether I write a book on how to steal others' hard-earned money or set up a system that sells to angry, jealous, lazy people who produce joy in a generation of thieves. I look forward to hearing your thoughts, Peter.